Moving from primary to Moulton is a big jump, especially in size of school. A new place, new teachers, and maybe even new friends. Almost everyone who's in secondary school has to admit that they were nervous at one point. However, when I arrived at school, my view on the situation completely changed. I settled in really well as I've made a lot of friends and everyone's really kind.
I've settled in really well. All the teachers are really nice and all the students are really welcoming.
I settled in really well. Everyone's been really welcoming, even though I didn't know anyone here.
So at first I thought it was going to be really scary, but then I found out it wasn't actually that quite scary at first. I found my way around and don't believe anything anybody says about the older years because they're actually really helpful, and so are the teachers. So I've settled in pretty good.
And I totally agree with him. Everyone's really welcoming and it's really easy to make friends because everyone's really friendly and they all want to help out.
I was worried about finding my way around the school, but it was actually fine. Within a week I knew where every place was, and with the homework, but the teachers helped you and it's not that bad really.
I was probably worried about the older pupils because of how big they are and how tall they are, but they kind of stay out of your way if you stay out of theirs, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, I totally agree with both of you. That's true.
I was worried about not knowing around like where I'm going because it's so big. My school is tiny, and making new friends. But it's actually okay now. I've made lots of new friends and I know my way around the school.
I was worried about being late to class and getting lost and getting in trouble with my teachers, but I didn't need to be worried because I'm always on time.
Well, at first I thought it was going to be pretty hard because because it's a new school, I only had about a couple of friends come up from my primary. Luckily, my best friend, he wanted to come to this school as well, so I know I had a friend. But when I found out the students are really nice, and if you come up, when they sit you next to your seating partner, you'll make friends with them basically, and that's probably going to be your first friend you make.
So when you get put into your forms, you get sat next to someone you don't know, and it's really easy to make friends with them because they don't have anyone that they know near them. So it's really easy to make friends because there's lots of partner work, so you can really get to know each other in the first few days of school.
Yeah, because everybody's really kind and really nice and they're supportive of you.
Yeah, at first I just went with my primary group, but as we started to know people, more people joined our friendship group, so it got bigger.
Yeah, that's what happened with me. At the start it was just staying with the people you knew, and now it's opened up a bit so you can meet new people.
My favourite lessons are PE because I'm really sporty and I like the teachers.
To be honest, I like every subject because the teachers make them enjoyable, but if I had to choose, I'd say PE, maths and science.
I like PE because all the teachers are really nice and I'm a very sporty person.
My favourite lessons are PE and maths. PE because I'm a sporty person, and maths I just enjoy it.
Mine's PE as well because unlike primary we have a lot more access to stuff and sports equipment, so it makes it a lot better.
Yeah, like Jamie said, it's a lot better because there's a lot more things we can do in PE, because PE is one of my favourites in English because our English teacher's really nice.
Don't be nervous because there's nothing to be nervous about, and enjoy the time you got here because it goes quick.
Don't overthink everything because it's not as bad as it seems. It's actually a really nice school and most people would help you if you have any questions or worries. Anyways.
I would say there's nothing to worry about because when I first came into Moulton, I felt a bit stressed, but then everyone's really welcoming and friendly.
The stories that your brothers and sisters say, don't believe them, they're just myths.
I would say not to worry or hesitate because all of the other Year 6ers are in the same situation as you, so there's nothing to be worried about.
I'm glad I chose Moulton because all the teachers are really nice and they help you with all your work or if you've struggled on anything.
Yeah, I agree with Jamie because and also the lessons are all really good and more exciting.
I agree with both of them because everybody said like the homework was really hard to handle and the teachers might not be nice, but it's the complete opposite. All the teachers are lovely, all the students are lovely. You still get homework, but it's not as much as everyone says it is, and yeah, it's nice.
And can I also say you have a lot more variety of stuff to do, there's a lot more subjects and you get to do more of it, so it's really good.
I'm really glad I chose Moulton because I'm learning lots of new things and the teachers are really lovely.
I'm really pleased I chose Moulton as I really like the facilities and the teachers are really nice. And my sister's really happy and she goes sixth form here.
Yeah, I'm pleased that I chose Moulton School because I've had so much fun in the past few weeks and I can't wait to see what's more to come.
I'm pleased I chose Moulton because it's just a really good school and it's very welcoming and I don't know, it's just a nice school.
I'm pleased I chose Moulton because there's a lot of nice people here and I feel like I'll learn a lot and do well.
I chose Moulton because it was recommended to me by older people, as I have a lot of older friends and some of my dad's friends went to this school and they recommended me it because they said it's one of the easiest schools to work around, like the staff are really helpful and you can just find your way easily and it's pretty fun.
Like, I totally agree. I was not really sure what school I wanted to go to because I was really worried because most of these schools were massive compared to what I started off in. So I'm actually really glad I chose Moulton because I've got loads of people are telling me really good things about the school and I was like, well, if other people say that this is a good school, I'm sure that I will do fine in it. So I'm really pleased that I got into this school.